Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Ear Candy. I'm Courtney Joden.
And I'm Alicia Lyons. We have a lot of hot topics to cover today, Courtney.
We do. We have insult to injury. We're going to do an interview with them.
And CMA coverage and some hot news with Tegan and Sara. So stay tuned. Here we go.
It's not my weekend, but it's gonna be my year. And I'm so sick of watching while the minutes pass as I go nowhere. And this is my reaction to everything I'm feeling. 'Cause I've been going crazy, I don't wanna waste another minute here.
Well, it sounds like Kanye West is not having the best week, Alicia. Kanye West is facing a lawsuit for copyright infringement after his 2005 #1 hit Gold Digger used a man's voice without paying credit to him. TMZ reports the family of David Pryor has filed a lawsuit against West for allegedly sampling their dad's 1974 song Bumpin' Bus Stop by his group Thunder and Lightning. Trina Stewart and Lorenzo Pryor, who own 1/4 of the song, claim that West lifted a 13-second bit in which the late David Pryor, who passed in 2006, says, "Get down" 3 times in Gold Digger, during West singing the hook, "Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down." Trina Stewart and Lorenzo Pryor have asked the judge in case to stop the sale of the song and provide them with millions of dollars in damages for the unlicensed material. According to them, West has systematically and unwillfully refused to clear samples of David Pryor's copyrighted material to gain commercial profit and avoid paying and crediting him to his work. According to MTV, AllHipHop.com reported that copyright lawsuit claims that West, various labels engaged in a 15-year, quote, illegal copyright infringement scheme and criminal enterprise involving the unauthorized, willful sampling of plaintiffs' original copyrighted music on a massive scale, end quote. The suit names various record companies such as Rockefeller Records, Bad Boy Records, and the Island Def Jam Music Group. Kanye West has made no comment on the pending lawsuit. That's crazy.
That is, I can't believe that. I mean, that was a pretty popular song,
It still is.
But for just now, them saying something about it.
It took them a while to finally realize.
I wonder if they're just, trying to start something,
Getting money.
People are bored.
But what's going on with Diddy?
All right, so Diddy had some unexpected news about his 6-year-old twin daughters the other day. According to TMZ, the 2 girls were allegedly reported at school covered with a white powdery substance, later reported to be cocaine. Kim Porter, mother of twins and ex-girlfriend of Sean Diddy Combs, was allegedly reported of using drugs in the past while the girls were at home. Former nanny Dawn Drago was able to confirm this and worked with Porter in 2011 and 2012. Further information from TMZ reports that Drago noticed the girls covered in the, quote, white powdery substance, unquote, on one of the days that she drove them to school. When Drago questioned Porter about the substance, she claimed that it was medicine. There had been no comment from the spokesperson from either Diddy or Porter. A lawsuit is in progress.
Likely story that's medicine, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But guess we'll have to keep tabs on that.
What else is going on, Courtney?
And another reason why Kanye is having a bad week is former boyfriend of Kim Kardashian just released a new song that I'm sure West is not too thrilled about. Ray J released I Hit It First, and he wants everyone to know that he hit it first, and he is talking about none other than the Miss Kim Kardashian. As we know, Ray J and Kim famously made a sex tape in 2007, which was their huge claim to fame. But ever since the breakup, Ray J sounds like he had a few more things to say. Check out some of these lyrics from the song. In the beginning it says, quote, "She might move on to rappers and ball players, but we all know I hit it first." And then a few provocative lines in the song, Ray J makes a statement that says, "But baby now chose to go west. But if you would have come back, girl, we'll make another movie," end quote. Even in the album cover, the single is a pixelated picture of Kim Kardashian on the beach a few years back. And Ray J is denying that the song is about Kim K, but there's no fooling anyone here, Mr. J. And also, apparently there are rumors stirring that Ray J plans to make a music video of the song featuring a Kim lookalike pre-pregnancy. But what I want to know is, Kanye gonna give Ray J a response? Is Kim K gonna give a response? And sources say that Kanye is fuming, but he has made no statement. So, and that goes the same for Kim. Well, I just have to say that I think it's time for him to move on. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, can he even do that? Isn't that?
I think that she could probably sue.
I mean, to take something that doesn't belong to him and to sell it, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can't do that.
Yeah, it's a little
It's a little
ridiculous.
risque.
I guess we'll just have to see if they will last, though, Kanye and Kim, because hopefully longer than her last marriage.
Yes.
So I guess we'll see. But what's
Well,
going on?
switching gears, things got pretty scandalous between Kesha and her female date recently at a Los Angeles bar. The TikTok singing star was spotted dancing pretty close with her date at the Roosterfish Bar in Venice, California. According to musicnews.com, the singer is openly bisexual, and an eyewitness to this steamy encounter said, quote, "Her Michael Jackson song, Man in the Mirror, started playing on the jukebox, and Kesha grabbed her date and pulled her to the middle of the crowded bar and started dirty dancing with her," unquote. I guess we'll have to find out if this fling turns into be something more serious.
Yeah, it sounds like something Kesha would do, though.
It does. I guess with everything that's going on with gay rights and things like that, maybe I wouldn't want to say that it's planned, but
Yeah,
hey, she's showing her views and her opinions, so
go for her.
she's going for it.
But switching gears a little bit, Brad Paisley has just released his 9th studio album, Wheelhouse, on April 9th. But his song Accidentally Racist is raising a lot of eyebrows. Accidentally Racist includes a collaboration with LL Cool J, but after the song hit the internet, it immediately stirred up controversy due to its choice of lyrics that include, "I'm a white man living in the Southland, I'm proud where I'm from, but not everything we've done." And also Paisley sings, "A proud rebel son, looking like I got a lot to learn." And LL Cool J responds with, "If you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag. If you don't judge my gold chains, I'll forget the iron chains." Paisley spoke to Entertainment Weekly about the song and said, quote, "I think that the song comes from the honest place in both cases, and that's why on there, I'm so proud of it. This isn't a stunt," end quote. Whatever intentions Paisley and LL Cool J had, Twitter and Facebook exploded with comments questioning the lyric choice and the message of the song. Also, the lyric video was apparently removed by the day's end of the release of the song. Paisley lastly states in a comment to MTV, he doesn't know if we answered anything in the song, but we might ask the question for the first time, and maybe that's the first step.
Courtney, those lyrics crack me up.
They're
crazy.
I
They
know.
crack me up.
I can't believe that they made a song about that.
No, that's crazy.
I don't know. There's a lot of controversy with it.
I can certainly
listened to it?
understand why. No, but I think I'm going to have to go listen to it when we get
it's
home.
kind of crazy.
But
I guess that's it for right now.
that is it for all of the scandalous lyrics for today.
A lot of
Ali
lyrics.
Sukovich is up after the break.
Sukovich with your latest music news. Springtime brings one of the most exciting days of the year for the music world. That's right, Record Store Day. This year's 100 of re-releases will be available at record stores worldwide. Among the releases are David Bowie, Bob Dylan, MGMT, Biggie Smalls, Avenged Sevenfold, Kate Nash, Misfits, and the Rolling Stones. A full list of albums can be found on recordstoreday.com. After a 6-year hiatus, Queens of the Stone Age is back to making music. Queen's frontman Josh Homme has described the past 6 years as, quote, a dark period, and their new album, Like Clockwork, will reflect that. The new album will also feature collaborations with Dave Grohl, Nikki Alvieri, and Sir Elton John. Their newest song, My God is the Sun, is available for download before the new album drops on June 4th. Macklemore has made history this week. His smash hit Thrift Shop has the longest running spot at Billboard at #1 on Billboard's countdown of hip-hop and R&B. Thrift Shop has replaced DJ Khaled's I'm On One as the longest-running single on the countdown. The Great Gatsby's film adaptation has fans buzzing over the movie's soundtrack. Rapper and business mogul Jay-Z will produce the score for the album and will feature artists such as Lana Del Rey, Gautier, Jack White, Fergie, and of course Beyoncé, collaborating with Andre 3000 to cover Amy Winehouse's Back to Black. The film will be released May 10th. And now for your top 10 singles of the week according to Billboard.com. Number 10 is is The Way by Adriana Grande and Mac Miller. At number 9 this week, we have This Moment by Pitbull and Christina Aguilera. Number 8 is Started from the Bottom by Drake. Imagine Dragons holds the number 7 spot with Radioactive. Number 6 is Stay by Rihanna. Number 5 is Pink with Give Me a Reason. And number 4 is The Harlem Shake by Bauer. Justin Timberlake keeps the top 3 spot with Suit and Tie. Bruno Mars' When I Was Your Man has climbed to the number 2 spot. And rounding out the countdown this week, your number 1 hit single is Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. For Ear Candy, I'm Ali Sukovich. Here's Amanda Cool for your new artist report.
Thanks, Ali. There are a lot of new releases this week and in the upcoming weeks. Kicking off with Senses Fail, they've released a new music video for Mia Moore from their latest album. The theme of this song and their record is that love can change all, whether it's human love or panda love. Palisades have announced plans to release their debut full-length album, Outcast, on May 21st. The band tweeted, quote, "Make us one of the biggest releases of the year for Rise Records, May 21st. Our debut CD, Outcast, comes out, and single will be out soon," end quote. The Summer Set have released a new song titled Lightning in a Bottle. The band's upcoming album, Legendary, is due out on April 16th via Fearless Records. Pre-orders are on sale now. Jimmy Eat World is now streaming I Will Steal You Back, the lead single from their upcoming album Damage, which will be released on June 11th via RCA Records. Make sure to check it out. Switching gears, the Academy of Country Music Awards were held on Monday night in Las Vegas. Tim McGraw headlined the eventful night. Titled ACM Presents Tim McGraw's Superstar Summer Night, this year's special took a different approach by gathering McGraw's friends to mostly sing something from their own catalog. In other words, rather than hearing a few hours worth of McGraw's material, thousands of fans were offered the current singles from Jason Aldean, the band Perry, Luke Bryant, and others. Meanwhile, Dierks Bentley and Keith Urban delivered summery tunes to suit the theme. However, as the lights first dimmed in the MGM Grand Garden Arena, McGraw got the show rolling with duets from Urban stars Pitbull and Neo. For more music news, stay tuned to Ear Candy. I'm Amanda Cool. Here's Hillary Maglin with your latest award show coverage.
More detail coming your way about CMT's 48th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards. The fabulous award show aired this past Sunday, April 7th in Las Vegas. The show was hosted by two of country music's biggest acts, Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton. The co-hosts opened the show with a rendition of Shelton's song, Boys Round Here, alongside Brad Paisley, Sheryl Crow, and Pistol Annies. Other performers at the show include Southern superstars like Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, Hunter Hayes, the band Perry, and Lady Antebellum. The lucky country artist who took home the most awards of the night was Miranda Lambert, who won in the categories for Best Female Vocalist, Single of the Year, and Song of the Year. Lambert and her husband, Blake Shelton, both accepted the award for Song of the Year as they wrote it together for Shelton's late brother. Little Big Town also cleaned up, taking home both the awards for Best Vocal Group and Video of the Year. The most coveted award of the night, Entertainer of the Year, went to Luke Bryan. Bryan also took home the award for Vocal Event of the Year with Jason Aldean and Eric Church for their song, The Only Way I Know. Other 2013 ACM winners included Florida Georgia Line for Best New Artist, Thompson Square for Best Vocal Duo, Jason Aldean for Best Male Vocalist, and Eric Church for Album of the Year. The show did have its fair share of upsets, like the fact that nominees Carrie Underwood and Blake Shelton went home empty-handed. And once again, Taylor Swift fans were outraged when the starlet didn't win a single one of the 4 awards she was up for. She did, however, give a heartfelt performance of her song Highway Don't Care with Tim McGraw and Keith Urban. Something else interesting about this year's ACM Awards, several of the performers and nominees weren't even country artists. Kelly Clarkson sang her song Don't Rush at the show, and well-known pop artist Natasha Bedingfield was nominated for Vocal Event of the Year with Rascal Flatts for their song Easy. Reporting in studio for Ear Candy, I'm Hillary Maglin. Don't change that channel, because coming up next we'll be giving you the lowdown on what Paramore has to say about their new album coming up after the break.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ear Candy. I'm Courtney Joden and Alicia. We are joined with Amanda Cool and Alex Peterson.
Thanks for
And-
coming, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
Sure.
being here.
It's a blast to be here and watch you all laugh your way through everything.
Oh my gosh. Today we
Just
just
kidding, just
we
kidding.
just got the funnies today.
It
Yeah.
is. It's the funny. It's the end of the year, I think, is we all want to be done, right?
Yeah, graduation's coming up, so
It's this weather too.
yeah.
It's warm.
Woof.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Kicking it off, got some Paramore news. They have a new album. They're getting it out, and we're glad to see them back.
Yeah, we really are.
Paramore, the first time I heard them, I worked at Hollister and they had Crush. It was on their playlist. That's all I know about Paramore.
Yeah.
So if you want more, I don't know anything else
Well,
about Paramore.
they have a new video out right now. It's called Now,
Mhm.
and it's very good. I just watched it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you guys should watch
We'll
it.
have to check
All
it out.
right.
Yeah.
It's a good
Paramore.
song too.
Yeah.
It's kind of emotional at the end.
There we go.
Well, speaking of strong lead female singers, we have Tegan and Sara making some action. They've been around for 13 years.
Really?
Yeah.
13 years?
13 years.
I've never really heard anything they sing. What's their big
Wow.
song? What's their? what are
Neither
they
have
known
I.
What was
You know that one song, Back in Your Head?
Yeah.
That's pretty much their most well-known
Yeah.
for? So are they
one.
kind of like punk, emo? Are they rock? What
They're
are
like
they?
indie.
Indie? Okay.
Yeah. But it's the two of them as sisters, and they rock it. They are really good.
So and they're kind of relevant now because they're two lesbians, right? And they're doing the whole like LGBT kind of equality.
Yes, I mean,
thing.
Yeah.
especially with everything that's been going on right now with the whole California revealing
Equal
Prop 8,
rights.
equal rights, yeah.
Are they doing
so-
anything with like album sales or anything to kind of, go towards any kind of not profit, but charity or anything?
I think
No?
I think they're just really sharing their opinions
Yeah.
on it. I mean, they've always been very free and very open about their
Sure.
sexuality, but I think with everything going on, it's just a lot more in the open right
Yeah,
now.
They're making it more known.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are they-
And they should.
Are they? How old are they? Are they twin sisters?
Yes.
I think they're 12.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did not
20s.
know that.
20s.
That's
I
funny.
think late 20s,
Why
yeah.
That's funny. I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Tegan and
really talented. They're
Yeah.
very, very talented.
Yeah.
So, well,
So
good for them. I'll look them up after I'm done with Paramore.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same.
So I guess kind of along like more not so happy lines.
Yes.
MTV's Buck Wild's been canceled as a result of
Shane.
Is it, how do you pronounce his last name? Is it Grand? I think it's also Grandy or something like that.
Yeah,
isn't
Shane Grandy. Yeah.
it? From Buck Wild.
It's really sad, and I know we normally don't talk about non-music related news, but since it's on MTV, we thought, and it's a really controversial topic right now because
It
the
is.
producer is not happy that MTV decided to pull it.
No, he said today on Good Morning America had it saying he's questioning whether or not they should have pulled the show. They actually just pulled it yesterday. So
Really? Wow. Because I mean, if you've seen the show at all you know it's partying, it's drinking, it's nothing.
Making a
it's
swimming pool out of a
everything- yeah.
dump truck.
It's everything irresponsible times 15.
I mean, West Virginia is not happy about it.
Yeah.
I mean, not happy about it airing because they said that it gives them a bad name.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of like
I
the
remember
equivalent
hearing
of
about
Jersey
that.
Shore, kind of like it's
Yeah,
not what we're
yeah.
like
Yeah.
sort of thing. But I mean, at the same time, what do you expect from a show like that? I mean, I was upset that he died, obviously, but it's kind of like, well, it's
a lot
almost
of
expected.
people
like,
loved.
you
Yeah.
know?
A lot of
Reality
people
TV. Yeah.
loved him though. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, he was a
They
big- he
watched
was
the main
they
character.
watched
He was
it
the
for
main
him.
character.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was
He,
a
like,
big
made the
personality?
show.
I've never watched because
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of how MTV
It was
is going
funny.
these
It was
days.
it was funny.
He didn't even have a cell phone. MTV made him get a cell phone for the show.
Really?
Just so
Probably-
they could contact him.
Really? That's interesting.
his dad actually said though he's very happy that he passed away doing what he loves. They said he
Yeah.
was like last
What was
seen
he
at the
doing?
bar.
So let's talk about this. He was
Last scene
mudding.
drinking,
Yeah,
yes.
Mudding.
like
With
3
his
o'clock in the
uncle.
morning.
Yeah. And his brother.
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know, mudding it's like quadding through the woods. Through the
So
mud.
how did he end
So-
up dying though? Wasn't he like in a
But
car?
they were in a
with-
truck.
They were-
yeah.
They're
Did
in
they
a,
kill
in the
themselves?
woods.
no, they
It was
were
an
stuck
accident.
in the mud. Like
It was an accident.
The mud was very high and it was covering the exhaust.
Oh, and it got
So
into
the
car.
carbon monoxide
Okay.
Got
in,
inside.
and they didn't realize,
And
and
they
they were
couldn't
just
get out?
breathing it.
Oh, so
And-
they stayed in it?
They weren't. You can't really smell it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Can you?
Oh wow.
No, and I think they were stuck, to my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know they haven't released everything yet, and it's still pretty much. I mean, they don't want to give all the details, even
Well,
though
yeah.
he was a reality
Yeah.
star. But it was an accident. It was
But
definitely an
it's
accident.
made a lot of news. I mean, CBS, everyone's tweeting about it because I'm big
Yeah.
on Twitter. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
big news organizations are following it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's especially because he died and because they pulled it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the most controversial thing is that they pulled it.
Yeah.
But I know that because it's such a controversy, they're reconsidering. From what I've been reading, they're reconsidering putting it back on the air.
Yeah.
So
I just think it needs to be. It's kind of. I mean, it's a big wake up call to everyone that thinks that kind of lifestyle is just attractive and it's big time and popularity. I mean, it kills you. It could,
does.
but that's just my opinion.
They
Yeah.
even, they held a like a mudding fundraiser for
in
him
his honor.
to give money to the funeral
Oh,
because they
good.
couldn't pay for the funeral, the family.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So it was
so
just
sad.
they had a fundraiser.
Well, could you imagine losing, if you were the mom, you lost your brother, your sons, both of your sons. So that's 3 people all at once. I mean, losing one person is just awful to begin with, but losing 3
Both your kids.
That is
and your brother.
Yeah.
Like, say, I mean, I don't know if the mother had any other siblings or if she had any other children besides them 2, but losing 3 people at once, that would be a heavy funeral bill.
It's such a freak accident.
Yeah.
Just be
So
responsible, America. Be responsible.
Yeah.
So,
But,
don't let
well,
this
we wish the best for them, and we'll be sure to let you know what happens with Buck Wild if it'll
if it's back on.
come back on. Yeah. It's just crazy because we're here in Pittsburgh and that's not too far from us, so
It's close.
It's very close.
pretty close. But coming up, we have Insult to Injury in studio talking about their new album and tour dates this summer. Stay tuned.
I want to help out with UView, but I don't know if I have enough credits or even enough experience.
You can become a part of UView the minute you become a Point Park student. You learn how to work the equipment from upperclassmen, classes, and in the studio.
Wow, that's awesome! Now I can gain hands-on experience before I even start my career.
UView has numerous opportunities for you to help, whether it's being an analyst for Pioneer Sideline, or a host for Daybreak, or a reporter for Ear Candy.
If you're interested in becoming a part of UView, contact the UView staff at uview@pointpark.edu.
Or visit the UView pages on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, hey, Evie. What's wrong? You don't feel good? You feel like you're about to puke? Oh my gosh! Ew!
Thanks for staying with us, guys. We're here with Pittsburgh-based band Insult to Injury. How are you doing?
Good. How about you guys?
Good. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thanks for having us. Definitely.
So I want to tell all the fans, go down with your names and what you do in the band.
I'm Cody. I play guitar and sing on the new album.
I'm Mark. I play guitar.
I'm Chuck. I play bass.
And I'm Jeremy, the vocalist.
Now tell us about your new album that you're writing.
The album is called Burning the Family Tree. It's a big concept album. Has a lot to do with just kind of broken families. We all kind of come from broken homes, and we just kind of related all the themes back to stuff that we deal with in our lives. So it has a lot of meaning for us. Musically, it's really different. Any of our fans that would listen to our old EP, Deadweight, they come back to listen to the new CD, they're not going to know what to expect. It's completely different. So we're really excited for it.
Now, is it out? Can we get it now, or is it still in the last process of production?
We're going into the studio next month, May 17th, to record everything. We got a couple days blocked off for that, so we're just going to be hitting it hard until then to prepare for everything.
What are you guys most looking forward to?
Tour.
Touring?
Yeah.
Tell us a little
Yeah,
bit
tell us
more
what's going
about
on
that.
with that.
Cody?
I don't know. We have 3 summer tours set up. We're going out in June for 2 weeks, and we're going to be hitting like the middle of the U.S. And then July, we're going over towards like Denver, Colorado, and kind of like scooping down to Texas and then back up to like PA. And then in August, we're going out for like pretty much the whole month. We're gone until I think the beginning of next semester or so. And we're going all the way over to like Los Angeles and just kind of getting everywhere we can't do during the school year. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Are you guys touring with a specific band the entire time, or are you just hopping on local shows throughout?
They're all technically our tours. For June and July, we're touring with our Buds in Burn Falls Idols. They're a band from Central PA. And then August, we're still kind of shopping around to find some support. We'd like to hit the West Coast with a bigger band, so it's not just us drawing off fans that we've never really seen before. So we're still looking around, trying to find our best options.
That's pretty exciting. Yeah. So when you guys write your music, do you guys have any influences for what you write, or is it all originally just collaboration between you guys?
That's Cody.
Well, we had as you can tell, we don't have a drummer with us right now. We recently parted ways with him. His name was Zach Lees, and me and him predominantly did most of the writing for this CD. He has a very unique style of writing, and so do I. I add a lot of melody into things. I don't really write similar to any of the bands that I listen to, so it's really unique in a way, so I can't really say like we have any like major influences whenever it comes to like writing. It's just kind of one of those things you have to really just work towards, and like just each song like ends up like a completely different way from the song before and the song after, so it's pretty interesting.
That's good though, so we'll always be on our toes, ready to hear something
exactly.
new. Great. Well, are you guys doing any local shows before then?
Yeah, we actually have a show on April 21st out in Jeanette. It's with a band called Born of Osiris. And then also May 17th, it's a Friday night. We're playing down in the Rex Theater in Southside with a couple of our favorite bands, For the Fallen Dreams, 100th, Gideon, Sworn In. So we're really excited for that one. Yeah.
Now, where can you get tickets? Just at the places?
We have tickets, and then there's also online the option to buy them off of ShowClicks, but it definitely benefits us more to buy them from us. ShowClicks just kind of goes towards the promoter, but whenever you buy tickets off of us, like that helps for our pre-sales and things like that. It helps us get on to bigger and better shows in the future. So if you're interested in coming, definitely hit us up for tickets.
All right, we will.
Yeah, definitely. So, switching gears a little bit, what do you think is one of the hardest things you guys have had to overcome so far as a band?
Wow. I think besides right now, we're currently obviously in the process of finding a new drummer. Other than that, I think it's just kind of breaking the mold of the metal scene, so to say. There's a lot of bands out there that sound a lot alike, and it's really tough to get noticed nowadays. So I think the hardest thing is just being professional about everything, making sure that we put out the best name possible for ourselves, and making sure that we brand ourselves better than anybody else out there right now. So I think that would definitely be the toughest part of our job, is trying to go above and beyond what everybody else is doing right now.
Especially without representation from like a label or anything. We started out doing like booking our own tours, and just kind of like any Facebook page, like any website that we could go on to like really just put like our name out there. Like we spend hours doing like social media marketing, just trying to like really put ourselves in places that we're not, and without like any label or anything, like it's super difficult, but it definitely shows like who deserves to be in the music industry and who doesn't, if you're like putting in like all that effort.
Yeah, so. Definitely. And I know, I really understand what you're saying. There's so many bands these days that are just popping up everywhere. So what makes you guys unique from everyone else? What is the secret behind it?
Makes you stand out.
We're four good-looking dudes. Everybody else is ugly. Nah.
Yeah. I mean, from what we've heard from fans, whenever you look at a lot of bands, you can find like artists similar to such and such a band, But a lot of fans have told us that whenever they listen to our music, they can't find a band that sounds similar. And that's everything from music work to vocals to production, things like that. So I think that that's probably the major thing that stands out is we don't write like anybody else, like a big band. We don't take major influences from anybody. We kind of just a little bit here and there. So I think that's really what separates us from everybody else. Like a lot of bands are like, oh, we want to sound like this band or we want to sound like this band, and we don't. We go into writing and we're just like, we want to write like this. We want to sound like us. So I think that separates us from a lot of the bands in the pack right now.
Definitely our live show too. Like there's a lot of energy, like emotion, passion, like behind our performance. Like you can tell that from the second we start, like our first song to like the very end of our set. Like there's like a lot of bands that are out there, like they see what other bands are doing and they're like, oh, like we're gonna throw this into our live performance. But then like you see us and you're just like, wow, they're doing their own thing. They're not copying anybody. And I don't know, it makes a lasting impression, which helps us like keep going back to like the places that we've played to. So it's awesome.
Well, thank you again so much for coming, guys, and hanging
thank you.
out. This is great. We'll definitely have to come to a show soon, and we'll make sure that we put the link up there for you guys so they can get tickets.
Awesome.
And hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. We'll see you next week on Ear Candy, guys.
Bye, guys.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.